afternoon, everyone. It's Anointed Assassin here, and today I'm going to talk about the event Protect the Supplies. So I just want to make sure that I give you some information regarding this event, give you some points, some suggestions on what you should do, what you can do, to try to make sure that you dominate on this event and get as much rewards as possible, especially if you're a free to play or a low spender. So let's get right to it. So as you can see on this screen here, we see the difficulty levels. Okay, on the first you have the bolstered constitution, and basically what this does, it increases the health of the enemy troops. The first difficulty is 10% increase. The second one is 30%. The third one is 60%. And the fourth one is 100%. Unfortunately, I have not unlocked the very last one, so I do apologize about that. Now going to the second skill there is shield defense. And as you know very well, this basically increases the defense of the enemy troops. And again, it looks like it's the same percentage. It is 10% for the first one, 30% for the second one, 60% for the third one, and the last one is 100%, or the fourth one here. Let's go to the next one. The next one is Crippling Strike. Crippling Strike, basically what that does, it reduces the healing effect for your marches. Okay, first one is 10%. Okay, second one 20%, third one 35%, fourth one 50%. Next skill here is Overwhelming Force. Basically here is you encounter more enemy troops. Now please note, this one, Overwhelming Force, is different to the Assembly Charge, and I'll explain that here in a second. The Overwhelming Force basically is your normal enemy troops, okay? So if you go for the first one, is you encounter 2, you encounter 4, you encounter 8, and you encounter 12 additional enemy troops for your normal troops, okay? Now when we talk about the Assembly Charge, these are the Raider troops that have the little red skull and the green surrounding over them. Basically, these are the ones that target your caravan and go straight for your caravan, and they won't stop to fight your marches, which is very, very important, and to make sure to pay attention on those, because if your caravan gets hit, you know, the percentage of your health for the caravan will decrease, and if that happens, your ranking for the rewards after the event will decrease as well. So again, the goal is to maintain that caravan at 100%. So make sure that you hit those enraged Raider troops. So here you can see that if you increase this, you increase it by 1, by 2, by 4, and by 8. Okay, so very important to make sure that it's very important to make sure that you target these enemies here, the assembly, the Raider troops, the enraged Raider troops, because again, once they touch that caravan, they won't stop, and you gotta make sure to send the troops to take those down as soon as possible. Now, I do want to let you know something that I personally think is about this, especially as a free-to-play. Me personally, I personally think that it's more about balance. Personally, I only have 18.5 million power, so I'm not going to go ham and go all the way in, of course. I will do what I can and when I can. So basically all I'm saying is I'm going to try to balance the the skills here to see what I can do, what I can't do, and just go full force. Now, that is something that I would encourage you to do, to just not go full force just for the sake of the rewards. Always remember that making sure that your caravan is at 100% is more important, because these rewards is what you're really going to go for and really going to be getting at the end of the event. So again, just make sure that you balance this really well. Select the level that best fits you, your troops, and your marches. Another recommendation that I would put out for you guys: don't forget to collect a ruin. For example, the health, defense, attack, and even the march speed ruin. I would encourage you to go ahead and get that before starting this event. Another thing is they do give you a good amount of chances. Right now I have 4 chances remaining, and I did notice that the routes, the routes were not all the same. The routes, I think there was like 3 different routes, but at this point I did memorize and I learned the routes, so I kind of knew where to put my marches at. So I would encourage you to make sure you pay attention to the routes and try to learn them, so you can have a good idea of where to put your marches at. Okay. Also, last thing, the more marches you have, the better when it comes to this event. I unfortunately can only run 2 full marches, and that's why that's another reason why I can't fully go all ham on my difficulty levels here, because I can only use 2 marches. If you can use 5 marches, by all means go ahead, and just make sure that you surround your caravan, you're positioned well, and you hit your target as quickly as possible and as fast as possible. Now when you see again the enraged raider troops, make sure you hit those guys as quickly as possible in order to avoid any percentage being dropped down on your caravan. But basically that is all for today. Just wanted to run with you guys a little quick tip on the Protect the Supply caravan event, and just trying to help you guys how to dominate and balance very well this event in order for you guys to get the rewards that are available for you while you're doing the event and then after the event. So again, thank you very much. If you haven't, please subscribe, please give us a like, and also I appreciate all the comments and the suggestions that I'm getting in the game regarding my video. So thank you very much everyone who has been hitting me up in my game. But again, if you don't mind, send me a comment. I'll be more than happy to take the time to look into that and read your comment. So thank you. Anointed Assassin signing out. Have a nice day.